commission of inquiry on the former administration. From the Sierra Leonean capital, Umaru Fofana reports.
Down but not out. Supporters of the opposition APC party remain unfazed and undaunted, even in the face of perhaps their most difficult moments since they were overthrown in 1992. They chanted their party song, assuring themselves of victory. Their party's 10-year stewardship, which ended a little under 100 days ago, has been impugned by very serious allegations of corruption contained in the new government's transition report. In a lengthy speech and joined by his party's presidential candidate and his running mate, the opposition party's Secretary General, Usman Yansane, said the report was a calculated ploy by the new administration to decimate their main political rivals through harassment, intimidation, and threats. All of this, he said, they would stoutly resist. He gave me a shorter version of his party's reaction.
The transition report is essentially a witch hunt. The APC served for 10 years, and during that period, there are functionaries that are today given prominent positions in the SLPP who served in government, who served as focal persons in some of the transactions that are now described as criminal transactions, but they've never been mentioned in the report. We also believe that a transition report is not a tribunal to proffer suggestions for criminal action against people. And in their presentation, it was clear that even before they presented the report to President Julius Maada Bio, they had come to conclusions as to what would happen to members of the APC. They will not end corruption if it is one-sided.
So are you saying that of all the allegations of corruption, of mono-ethnic politics, the former government selling some of the government's assets to its cronies, all of these allegations are false as far as you are concerned?
No, I'm not saying they are false. What I'm saying is that this should be brought before a competent court of law. But conclusions are already being made. And it is also a witch hunt because there are over 30 names that were not called the sale of government properties. Prominent people who are holding important positions in the SLPP. So, but if you call a few people and leave out others who also bought these assets, then it is a biased behavior.
So are you admitting guilt but not alone?
I'm not admitting guilt until a competent court proves that our people are guilty.
With the Commission of Inquiry now sanctioned by President Julius Maada Bio to be co-chaired by a foreign judge and their Sierra Leonean counterparts, Yansane said they would cooperate fully and that they had asked all their members who left the country since their defeat to return home and prove their innocence. With that judicial investigation expected to get underway very shortly, the president has also ordered a forensic audit of all government departments and agencies to be carried out by the highly respected audit service. However, there have been concerns that some of those who served the former administration have had their homes raided by police. As I left the press conference hall to be able to file this report in time, an old lady who described herself to me as a staunch opposition supporter warned against what she called victimization of our party members. A much younger supporter stopped me as I left the hall and warned that what is currently going on posed a threat to the peace and stability of the state.
And that was Umaru Fofana in Freetown.